Hey guys, this is Matthew, and I am playing a game called Dungeon of the Endless. It's a fun game. It's a roguelike game that really punishes you if you're not careful. I have played this a lot because it's one of my favorite games to play. Um, Probably put over 200, 300 hours in this game. I'm just gonna play this because be a good thing to do for the first one. Obviously, as you see, I don't have all my characters on this because I kind of reset it. Um, every person has a unique role that they play. So, Sarah is fast, she deals okay damage, her health isn't as well, and her wit, which is used to repair and give you more supplies, is pretty low compared to Max. Max is pretty much an overall balanced character compared to, say, Butch, who is more health and damage, but is obviously slower than, say, Sarah. And then you have the nurse Dina, who is more of the medic, obviously more well balanced and should probably not be in combat. Max, I should probably mention this, is someone who would stay in your base and repair stuff. Same with Professor Josh. As you can see, his wit is much higher. So I think I'm just going to probably just play the default with. Uh, hmm. Might do. It's really hard to pick because you want someone who's well balanced but also high attack. So I think going these two for now might be a good start. Also, as you notice, there was two difficulty, which was easy and very easy. Easy is gonna be very, very hard. Um, so this crystal right here is what you're supposed to protect. And it's a tower defense game where you pretty much just want to survive. So I'm going to place down a whole bunch of these prisoner prods, which require industry, which you get with either this, and by going through doors, which I get a base about a 5. Science requires you to improve what it says your major and minor modules. And the endless artifact I'll show when I get to that. Oh yeah, and reset the cooldowns of abilities. So like, I'm not sure. Yeah, like Butch, he has one where he just deals increased damage. Oh, and speed. Um, and then you can activate this, which depends on how much time needs to go by, and it completely gives it to you. Food is used to level up and buy people, and then also all three can be used as a shop, and dust is used as you saw to power the room. And as if you sort of have like a big map. Some enemies will also only target my people and not my crystal, unless there's a line of sight, sort of. So they will move in a straight line going through a certain way to get to the crystal. If your person happens to be there, they will go after your person. And there's random events, like I just found some industry right here. So I'm gonna go over here. Oh yeah, and every time you place one of these, the major module, it will always increase the price. Let's increase Butch's level. Oh, this is another thing to mention. There are unique passives, so she can't be slowed down by monsters. And her defense is plus 10% when grouped with other, and if it's someone with got your back, they get a 10%. So he just gets increased damage with someone with the pack of dogs. Um, but she can't get say the bonus with him because it's not someone she trusts. These guys right here, the little crystal annoying crystal guys, will only target your crystal. And obviously, as you saw, my person went after a hostile creature and ignored the crystals. Also, monsters will only spawn in these dark rooms and not a light room. Oop, time to go. Yeah, see? The monsters will always go after your person and leave. Will not go after the crystal. Yeah. This, oop, you know, this is one of the artifacts. So this is what you use to upgrade your abilities. So I'll show you the difference. So this is it adds 5 food per turn. My base one adds 3, so it's a 2 plus. And everything go up to, I believe, I want to say it's a 4 or a 5. So this is a pretty good jump. Yeah, from 1 to 3. Um, oh yeah, and there's different modules. This is a support one, which increases things like attack damage, armor, or turns enemies into allies. This is pretty much offensive, which will attack certain things. A prisoner prod, which you start will usually start off with, depending on your escape pod you choose, will come with certain things. This will target anti-heroes, so like things targeting my heroes. And this is just a distraction, and this will help increase the defense usually too. So I'm gonna save up my money and try to get the food. Okay. And I got some more dust. Oh yeah. And as you see, this little green thing right here, I can use to heal my person. Let's go in here. The game also gets a little bit harder as you go through. One of the common things you will notice too when I click right here, there is equipment for your people. Some people actually can have access to weapons, and some people can't get access to armor. So it's really interesting, and this is what we're looking for. It's an exit. Um, you can either rush right for it or try to find more resources. It's really up to you. I'm more of a find more resource kind of guy because what you're trying to do is you're trying to find people, and the more and you can have up to a total of 4. So the more people you have, the better off you're going to be. And that's a dead end room. Also, killing enemies has a chance to drop dust. That, I believe, is an anti-hero. Yeah. It's a quicker anti-hero, and it also deals more damage than these little guys right here. Okay, do need to activate her ability. Actually, let's do that, that. So the reason I did that is to prevent an enemy from spawning up there. Oh, I got a chest. And it gave me a t-shirt, which increases armor, but also lower speed, which is why I'm giving it to Butch. Because he's my slowest person, so since he won't be running out, there's no point of him having really any speed. Speed only also comes into effect when you're carrying the crystal. Ooh, this is a pretty big first level. It's very big. 30. Okay. Normally I don't play with her. I play, or these two people. I usually play with different heroes, but obviously I can't play with them because I don't have them on this playthrough. So yeah. So as you can see, it's obviously really slow. It takes some time to really build up, but it's slow, but it's methodical. If you know what you're doing, you will usually win. And also another thing, since I know what level people unlock stuff, which is why I got her to two, um, leveling up increases the HP, the defense, the DPS, and the attack damage, and that will usually only be every once in a while it'll raise something else. Um, don't level someone up until after the fact you're going through because you might need the food for say health or buying someone. So I usually wait until the very end. And since I also, as you know, as I open up the last door, I cannot go to this artifact and grab a thing from it now. And me activating this ability gave everyone health regen. And in the room they get a lot, and then all the heroes across the entire floor also get a health regen. It's really nice for saving, say, a hero that you have who's just probably just roaming around or doing something. Um, I usually have probably two or three of them in like random rooms, so it's helpful. And as you see, she's not really my fastest, but she's one of them. And she went from like a speed of like 23 to 13. So, and she'll probably, nope. Okay, those things, defenses got it. And here comes the second wave. Now there is an achievement which is where you have to defend the elevator room for about like a minute or so. Um, how you do it is the first wave like this. You get really lucky with the dust and stuff like that. Um, Also, make sure you have all your heroes in the room with his exit, or else you kind of kill the people and lose them, and you can't get them back. Oh, yeah. Everyone also has a funny little exposition right here that they mention, and if they have a story, which Butch and Sarah does, and I'll probably do that in a different. Um, they'll do that, and then they'll have a unique. They'll get a passive, which is it doubles. It's different. Sarah increases her attack damage and her defense, while some people get increased attack damage. So it's random what they get to a point. I don't know what all of them are. I just know that some of them are really good and some of them are more of meh. Alright, this is really good because your people do less damage, but my machines do more. So, ooh, a gas mask. Um, So a gas mask is really nice to get because it allows me to move through toxic clouds without getting slowed down, which is okay. I try to keep it on hand. And here's one of the heavies. Here's another one of the recruits. So I'm gonna get him because, like I said, having a recruit is. Let's leave you here. So he's another really heavy guy. He has a lot of attack damage, a lot of health, but he's very slow. So right now I could grab my crystal and just run for it. I'm not going to do that, and I'm going to keep going. That was a lot of DPS. Okay, so I'm going to level her up. Back to level 1, 3. Okay, there we go. So Butch now, whenever he kills something, he gets 0.03 food. Um, so every time he kills, when he kills 4 things, he gets pretty much 1 food, which is, believe it or not, actually really good. Especially if you have him by himself in one room. Let's leave the heavy behind. Okay, so I might want to pull my people. Oh, yep. Let's pull all my people back and just go here. So some monsters slow your people down. So I'm just gonna turn down my volume some more. Um, so some monsters slow your people down and make it harder for your guys to run away, which, as you saw, was what happened there to Butch. I mean, can't say much. He's already one of the slowest people in the game, but yeah, slow down even more. And the reason I'm doing what I'm doing right now is this is a really common tactic that this is how I won the game multiple times on very easy and on easy. Easy, I probably won 3 times. I don't really have my people that I normally do, so um, yeah, you just want to don't actually open that door. You just want to keep doing tactics that you know are gonna work, and like this, just have people in rooms that you can defend. So I like doing this right here. I just have a room full of weapons because the enemies will has to run through them to get to you, and they just lose a lot of health, if not just outright die. So like many of these things right here are just dying. And early on is really good tactic because nothing can really kill them until way later. Usually probably about floor 5 or 6, you'll usually start meeting those kind of things. Oh, more monsters. And since killing things don't level up your doesn't level up your character, I mean, I guess I could have Butch in this room and be having him get the food, but yeah, you don't. It's not really worth risking your people for anything if you can avoid it. So, oh, and I found a merchant. So Fuzi is gonna be for these guys. I'm gonna give it to him. 6 gun is for her. So this is a sword, which like a quarter of the heroes use, and then there's spears, which another good chunk of heroes use. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh, I need one more. Oop, time to go. Also, eventually, these guys will be focused by monsters, which will kill them all, which kind of sucks. But if you have a merchant, a thing that can attract merchants, you could do that. Can't really. I would only do it to a merchant you really want to keep. Otherwise, it's just gonna be a waste of time, and you because it's randomly grabbed, so you probably won't get the merchant you want. Imagine getting attacked. Dope. The reason I activated that was just so I can hopefully get some more food. Okay, so let's put these two guys right here and send her over here. See if I can buy anything. Um, this is another reason I keep a lot of food on hand is just so I can go buy a lot of food when I need to. Yeah, I can get another T-shirt, which I'll give him. So I'll go here now. Grab this, and then I will just run. Also, I sort of like the doctor, the nurse, just because she's just loud. She's not quiet. She loves to yell things out. I wonder how far they're gonna get. They're actually getting pretty far. Yeah, see, later games, waves, floors, or whatever. Yeah, later floors. Um, this is pretty much what you'll have, except it's like with like the 10,000 times harder enemies. So remember, they don't need a lot of help. They just need a lot. Oh, they just spawned a boss on me already? No. Okay, I'm out. And I got a new picture for my album, which are these guys. Um, these guys love to destroy your major modules. These guys destroy your modules. These guys kill your people. These guys destroy modules. These are people. Some. Oh, this is an Intel endgame. Oop, and I did not mean to do that. This is the pretty much the Team Fortress 2 people. This is another enemy that will slow your people. So a lot of this, what it's talking about, is from the Endless Universe. So this is a relic from the Endless Universe. A lot of these people are actually in the Endless Universe. Uh, I'm still trying to figure out how to make this group, but yeah, there it's. So one of the things you do is you make this group, and you pretty much unlock things. You play with a certain amount of people, and you unlock them, and then the characters make funny comments about things. My favorite one has to be who farted and there's only one person in the room. So these guys will hurt this a lot. And there we go. Oh, I found another one of these. This one is the. So this is an okay one if you can get the monsters. Um, every time you kill a monster, you get food. So so like I said, that's an okay one. It's not really all that great, but you can technically get more food than say from that. But if you don't get a monster, it's not worth it. These guys will only focus major things before moving on to. So it will focus this, and then my crystal. It's not really terrifying. It just does a lot of damage. And since I can't repair things, is gonna do a lot of damage to me. So wait for Butch because he's so slow. Even the heavy from TF2 is faster. Yeah, so floor 3, I guess, is when these guys start spawning in. Huh. I usually don't see them until floor 5. I guess I got unlucky with the spawn. Stopped opening. So this. Ooh, yeah. Everyone, stop. Okay, so this guy will give me. He is another hero who's actually really good. He is very fast and very. Um, he's just very, very good. I'll take that, power that down. So I need to open up a couple more doors and hopefully get enough food to buy them. Oh, to that. Yeah. Uh, every time that gets hit, you lose dust. Dust is what you need to pretty much power stuff, so losing dust is not a good idea. And do. Butch, how much was he? I think it was 35, I want to say. Or it could have been 50. No, it's 34. Cool. Okay, so Butch can go there. Okay, yeah, so he hasn't got your back, so if he has, I think if he's with, yeah, with her, he gets it. And since he's a pack of dogs, if he's with Butch, he also gets that. Speed, 0.5 per health regen. Oh, okay. That's actually very good. I didn't realize he had that. Um, but he's very good like later on because he actually has an ability where if he's by himself, he's and in a dark room, he's actually much better. So he's very, very good. Actually, let's power this. He also can repair these things. So I might actually rush him to level. I think he gets a level 6, I want to say. I am most likely wrong because there are much better people than him, in my opinion, but yeah. Let me take this. And then dismiss you. Yes. Because I want this guy. Since I don't have this guy, I want him. I just hope I didn't sort of screw myself over and use all 3. Ignore. Please give me more doors. Oh, give me a lot more door. Let's power this room. Hey, Doc, you want to come in and help? Yeah, so that's gonna focus my this thing right here, which is I kind of want, um, because it's replicating my food replicator 3, which is very useful because it gives me a lot of food. Yep, food replicator 3. Yep, time to go back. Also, I should probably mention this. Trying to put things down in combat is slower than say putting it down before combat. What was that? Have them go here. Okay, so I'm the guy who will go for level 3 things in a new weapon. And a kip cannon is also very Very good. Level 1 it sucks. Its power max power it can have is based off your science, which is up to 100. Obviously, it's not very good right now. This for every kill you get 100 HP based on killed monster's power. So the more powerful it is, the more health you get, and it gets better and better with every level. So that's about that. Ooh, that's a lot of bad guys. Get the dog. Oh, they destroyed my industry. Now they're going for my food. Okay, it will be a very good idea to invest in. Nope, don't have industry because they blew up my industry. Um, I'll take you two. What's your passive? Does that? Oh yeah, he does the minus healing. And he also gives increased damage. Oh yeah. Yeah, so and another thing that you should always do is see what your character's abilities do. Even like me, I'm very I wouldn't say I'm amazing at this game, but I'm very good. Um, every once in a while I suck, and but yeah, I always check my abilities. So this, if you're by yourself, it's very good. It's 50 damage, increased damage that you do. But since I was in a room with another person, it went to 25 power per person. So our attack damage went up, and it was a decent amount. But by himself, he deals an increased 90 damage. So 90, not 9. But yeah, he does a lot of damage. Like I said, he's very good. Ooh, got another merchant. So this is something you do not want to get because it unlocks something called Me First, which causes everything to come kill you. They will focus, if I put it on Butch, every single monster will focus Butch before they will fight anything else. Meaning he's gonna die pretty quick. So it's kind of not worth it. Oh, and here's his ability. This is if he's alone in a room, he gets plus 3 speed, and if he's alone in a room, he gets plus 12 power. On top of this, he now gets 62 additional damage by himself. And it's better to send everyone into this room. There we go. And that's pretty much all I can do for here. So let's throw everyone there. So my tactic, whenever I try to do this, there's one where you have to be very careful on where you put your lights. But I tend to relocate all my dust and try to cover my exit. But there is one where you can't do that. It just sort of makes you once you activate it, that's it. Um, so once I get to this new floor, I am gonna stop it. But as you can see, I believe it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 13 floors. 13, you get to it, you win. Oh, and here's one of the dialogues. So it's, hey you worked in the kitchens on the ship. I was a chef, I did what I could. It's not like I had a gourmet ingredient delivered fresh daily. Your useless noodle maker, you call that stuff food? what you made us eat. You had a perfectly nutritious, balanced, and artistic presentation, and even if it was only gruel. So these two have a unique dialogue. So I'll quickly show you what that is. Um, so if you go right here, Ken is involved with the flame wars with Nanar. So also everyone has a sort of a unique thing here. So that's it for tonight. I will see you guys next time, and hopefully we get more than 3 floors. But I will probably get to a point where 30 minutes probably be 1 floor. So see you guys next time.